Welcome back to another episode of Genius Gems. I'm your host, Angela Chanowsky, and I'm so excited today to be joined by powerhouse Angie Snow. I was just telling her as she came on before we went live, I'm like, man, you are lighting up the world with your brilliance everywhere in the service industry and beyond. So thank you for joining us today and sharing some of your brilliance and some AI nuggets.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. Thank you so much, Angela, for this opportunity. It's so fun to always get to spend some time with you. And I love that you're doing this to help us all navigate and understand AI better and how we can utilize it better. I think it's so important. So I want to start off by just talking a little bit about something that's near and dear to my heart, which is call centers. I love working with call centers, especially in the trades. And as an industry advisor at ServiceTitan, a lot of what I'm doing is really focused on empowering call centers, equipping them, giving them the tools and competence to do their job well. In most service industries, call centers, their job is to capture all of those incoming leads, manage those leads, and convert them into booked jobs for service companies. And so AI is no stranger to the call center, but I think something that a lot of call centers are really starting to investigate in this new age of AI are voice agents, voice bot agents. And how do we navigate that? Should we add that? Should we not? What do we do? Because we know that there's a lot of power there. So I don't know if you guys have explored that with your business yet, Angela, looking at voice bots or something that you've tapped into yet?
We do. So we have Unique Genius AI that is an option for our clients to add on for weekends and evenings
Mhm.
to add on. It's here, whether you are embracing it or not.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm super glad to hear that because I think that's where a lot of companies are. I think people have been very hesitant in the past to adopt voice bots and voice agents for their companies simply because uh, people don't want to talk to robots. I know I would sure rather have a conversation with an individual than a robot. But what we're seeing, especially in the trades, is consumer needs are shifting. People want something that is quick. They want help fast. And we're getting a new generation that is like, if I don't have to talk to a person, I don't want to talk to a person. So just let me schedule this online or find a quick way to do that. And so voice agents are a really great solution for call centers. I've talked to a lot of call centers in my position at ServiceTitan. I get to work with a lot of different call centers, and I've heard good, bad, and ugly when it comes to voice agents. What do I do? This isn't working. I got it, then I had to turn it off. And so, I just a couple tips if you are thinking about adopting a voice agent for your company, especially service companies. A couple things that I would encourage you to do. We have a lot of options out there. Of course, there are a lot of different companies that offer this as a service. At ServiceTitan, we do have our own voice agents that we are developing right now, and we've had customers using them for probably 6 to 8 months. We're a little later on the development side because we've been really building something that integrates so well with ServiceTitan, and it's up at a place now where we're able to customize it for our customers. So we have a few clients, and a few companies that we're customizing these voice agents so that it's exactly the accent that they want, the pace that they want. We're really getting very in tune with the development of our voice agents. But there are a lot of different ones out there. So try the one that you feel most comfortable with. The thing that's really exciting about ours is that it will have direct access to all of your ServiceTitan data. So if a customer calls in and says, "Hey, I need to reschedule something," the AI voice agent can reschedule it. Where other voice agents may say, "Well, I'll have to get your information and then we'll reach back out to you," which is a great fix for after hours. It's great on weekends. It's great on overflow if your phones are already filled up and all the agents, live agents, are already on calls. A follow-up option is always the best thing to start with, especially if you're new to adopting voice agents. Start with follow-up options. I've got that information. I'll have a live agent follow up with you. that's the best way to help your customers be introduced to that. I don't know if you've seen that with your own customers or if that's the strategy you've used, but the most successful companies, they typically start with a follow-up option. Gather the information, a live agent will follow up, get it on the schedule.
Yeah.
So that's a really good tip. If you're thinking of it, start with a follow-up. And then once you've started, make any tweaks from there. Before you allow voice agents to start actually working in your CRM, and not all systems and voice agents bots are sophisticated enough to do that. That's why we're so excited about the ServiceTitan one, is it can actually book jobs onto your account. It can investigate prior work. It can do things that a regular human agent can also do, that sometimes just honestly takes time away from your agents from actually booking jobs or building relationships or doing some of those other things that that we need our agents to do. So a couple of fun thoughts there. The biggest, a couple of big benefits from having a voice agent are they can, if you have it set up properly with your call tree and the order of who answers the call first. Is it the agent? Is it a live agent? Does it go to a machine? Are there options? What does that IVF look like for you? It's very much it's very much it's so important to let customers know that they are speaking to a voice agent at that time. I'm a an AI agent, and everybody has a fun name, or you should give them a fun name. My name's Hannah, or my name is Emily, whatever that is, so that they feel that little bit of connection. It's important for them to feel connected to the voice agent, know that they are talking to a voice agent. Um, I think the customers and companies that have seen some failure with this is when they fail to tell them they're talking to a robot, and then halfway through the call they figure that out, and then customers get mad and don't like it. So one of my tips is to be very transparent at the beginning. You're talking to a virtual AI voice agent, whatever that looks like. So be very transparent about that, and your customers will be more open. One of the benefits, I'm getting back to that, is that these voice agents can help you uh, weed out spam calls or telemarketing or some of those things that are wasting your customer service reps. It's wasting their time taking those kind of calls. So if you do have the voice bot set up early in the call, it can weed a lot of those calls out so that your CSRs are focusing solely on current customers that need assistance or
Mhm.
prospect customers. So that's been a huge benefit. And for that reason alone, I would say, definitely look into it. Another benefit is that voice agents can answer multiple calls at the same time based upon your platform. If you have a platform that the availability is there. So if you're getting 20 calls, all 20 calls can be answered. They're not put on hold, but there should always be an option to talk to a live agent. That's another tip that I want to give out there. Always give the option to go back and talk to a live agent. So, some fun things to consider, do's and don'ts when you're getting ready to launch a voice agent. I always say it's not should I, it's when will I try it? Because I feel like we're just jumping into this AI world, and we need to not be afraid to try new things because technology is getting so advanced. It can really help contractors, people in the home service industry become more efficient with their operations if they'll just step in and start adopting some of this technology.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for all that you shared and so many good nuggets of how to use it, because I think people are scared. There's kind of two people that uh and then there's the place in the middle, whereas everything you described where you should be. There's people that are all in AI. They're just like, oh, I'll just use AI and that's it. Or people that don't want to use it. And
Mhm.
you helped us with powerful tools of the middle ground and how you use it appropriately in one that I love that you said, free up your people for the things that they need to do best. Like, let your team of humans have that true
Mhm.
power of human connection and not waste their time in the things that they don't need to waste their time in and lost in the weeds. And
Yeah.
then meet your
Yeah, that's
clients
what we
where
should
they're
use
at.
AI for. That's what we should use AI for, is to empower people and support them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love, that like it's people powered by AI. Call
Mhm.
centers powered by AI that can get rid of the weeds, that can help, you answer the questions better. I don't need to look up the answer. The AI gave me all the answers and stuff right here, so that your people don't have to be distracted with weeds and information or bad calls, and they can focus on that human connection.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I love that. People powered by AI. I think that's genius.
Well, thank you. We just magnified our genius together. So many powerful nuggets in there. Thank you so much. This is going to be valuable. And like you said, it's not if you should, it's when. So use these tips and use the power of it in your business. So thanks so much for joining us, Angie. This has been another episode of Genius Gems.